Welcome everyone. Today's video is not just about learning English. It's about rebuilding your life one morning at a time. Your mornings are not just mornings. They are your foundation. They are your language gym. They are your private classroom before the world wakes up and distracts you. If you win your morning, you win your English. You don't need expensive classes. You don't need a perfect environment. You need one thing only, a powerful, simple, and consistent English morning routine. In this video, I'll show you the exact steps you can follow every single morning to train your brain, train your mouth, and speak English as if it's a part of you. This is not just routine. This is a transformation. Let's begin. Step 1. Listen to simple English. Do this immediately after you wake up. Most people start their day scrolling through news or social media. But when you start your day with English sounds, you are telling your brain, "This is who I am now. English is my world." Your brain is like soft clay in the morning. What you feed it becomes your reality. That's why the first minutes of your day are golden. Use them to listen to simple, clear, slow English. Not complicated content. Not movies. Just understandable English. You can listen to beginner podcast, daily English routine video, an English voiceover like this one, or even your own recorded voice. While listening, don't stress about understanding everything. Don't pause. Don't rewind. Just let the English enter your brain like music. Wear your earphones or play the audio out loud. No screen. No multitasking. Just sit, walk, or stretch while listening. Choose content you already understand most of. Let your brain feel the rhythm of English, the tone, the emotion, the pronunciation. Do this every morning while brushing your teeth or drinking water. When you listen to simple English, you reduce fear of speaking. You absorb sentence patterns naturally. You improve your accent without trying. You feel connected to English as a language, not a school subject. You activate the English part of your brain first thing in the morning, and it stays active all day. If you can scroll social media every morning, you can listen to English instead. This is how you reprogram your mind. You don't wait for opportunities. You build them word by word, day by day. And it all begins with listening. Step 2. Speak out loud, wake up your mouth. Start your day by opening your mouth, not just your eyes. Fluency lives in your mouth, not in your memory. If your mouth doesn't move, your English doesn't grow. Most learners listen silently for years. They never train their speaking muscles. But your mouth is a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs daily training. Wake up your mouth with one simple English sentence. When you speak out loud every morning, you remove fear. You build muscle memory. You become comfortable with English sounds. You gain confidence. You connect your brain and your voice. It's like brushing your teeth, but instead of cleaning your mouth, you are training it to speak fluently. Your brain may know many words, but if your mouth can't say them smoothly, you'll always feel stuck. Every morning, choose one simple sentence from your listening practice. For example, I wake up early to improve my English. English is my daily habit now. Today is great day to learn. Play the sentence once. Repeat it immediately after the speaker. Copy the sound, tone, speed, and emotion. Repeat it several times until your mouth feels relaxed. Don't whisper. Don't mumble. Say it with energy. Every time you do this, you are rebuilding your voice and reprogramming your confidence. You are telling yourself, I don't wait to speak perfect English. I train for it every morning. One sentence a day is enough. Listen. Say it slowly. Say it with emotion. Say it confidently. Close your eyes and say it without help. In a month, your mouth will stop fearing English. It will own it. If you feel shy, do it alone in your room. Look in the mirror. Smile. Say, "This is my voice. And my voice speaks English." You are not just learning a language. You are becoming someone new. Step 3. Read aloud with purpose. Reading silently builds knowledge. Reading aloud builds confidence, pronunciation, grammar, and fluency. This is not just reading. This is confidence training. When you read aloud, your eyes see the words. Your brain understands them. Your mouth speaks them. Your ears hear your voice. Your brain corrects and improves. That's fluency working as a team. Choose a simple text, a short story, a blog, a news article, or even your own diary. Sit or stand comfortably. Hold the text like a speaker. Read slowly and clearly. Pause at full stops. Respect commas. Emphasize important words. If you don't understand a word, skip it. This is fluency practice, not a test. Read the paragraph again with more confidence and rhythm. Then read it one final time with emotion. You can record your voice and listen back. Smile when you hear your progress. One focused page is more powerful than many silent pages. Say the lines like you believe them. Like you are speaking to the world. Most people practice silently and stay silent forever. But you speak from day one. Repeat this before reading aloud. I am not afraid of English. I am not afraid of my voice. I am learning, growing, and becoming unstoppable. You don't need a partner. You don't need a perfect place. All you need is your voice, your commitment, and one paragraph of English every morning. And that is how transformation begins.
Spoken with fire in your heart. Because when your mouth says English with pride, your mind starts believing it, and your world begins to change. Step 4. Use the morning for review. Most English learners make the same mistake. They are always chasing new words, new videos, new topics, and new grammar. But they forget what they learned yesterday. That's why they feel stuck. That's why they study for months but still can't speak. That's why their progress feels invisible. They don't need more content. They need morning review. You don't become fluent by learning many things once. You become fluent by repeating the same things until they live inside you. Think about how you learned your native language. You didn't hear words once. You heard them again and again until they became yours. English is no different. Morning review is your mental gym. It's where your brain and mouth grow stronger by lifting the same weights every day. Here are powerful things you can review in a short, focused morning session. Review yesterday's new words. Say them out loud. Use each word in a sentence. For example, motivate. I motivate myself every morning to speak English. Review your own notes or journal. Read what you wrote yesterday. Repeat it out loud. Correct it if needed. Rewrite it using better words. Repeat shadowing sentences from previous routines. Say the same 1 or 2 sentences again, but this time with clearer pronunciation and stronger emotion. Reread a short paragraph you practiced before. Read it faster, clearer, and with more confidence. Listen again to a short audio you used yesterday. This time, repeat the words and understand more deeply. Listen to your own voice recordings. Notice your improvement. Feel proud. Speak again better. Your brain forgets most new information within one day unless you review it. But when you review the next morning, you remember longer, understand deeper, and speak with more confidence. So every morning, tell your brain, I'm not here to collect words. I'm here to master them. Here's the truth. Fluent English is not about speed. It's about depth. And depth comes from returning to what you learned, not rushing past it. Review is not going backward. Review is building stronger roots. Trees with deep roots don't fall in storms. English learners with strong foundations don't panic in conversations. Choose a peaceful place, your room, your balcony, your study corner. Make this your ritual. While the world is sleeping, you are reviewing. While others are scrolling, you are repeating. And every morning, your brain says, yes, this is who I am now. I speak English. I grow. I review. I remember. Repeat equals respect. When you review, you show your brain that this knowledge matters. You respect your time. Nothing is wasted. Review is not boring. Review is love. Love for your future self. Love for your growth. Love for the words that will one day change your life. Most people learn English the way they scroll social media. Fast, distracted, and forgetful. But you are different. You respect your brain. You return to your lessons. You go back to yesterday so tomorrow becomes easier. That's how champions are made. Step 5. The mirror habit. Talk to yourself in English. Most learners wait for someone to talk to. They say, I'll practice when I find a partner, or I need a native speaker, or I'll speak in class or online. But the best English-speaking partner is already with you every day, standing in front of your mirror. The mirror doesn't judge. It doesn't laugh. It doesn't interrupt. It listens even when you're afraid. That's why the mirror habit is one of the most powerful tools for building confidence, especially in the morning. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and speak to yourself in English. Your level doesn't matter. Your grammar doesn't need to be perfect. Just talk. Talk about your day. Talk about how you feel. Talk about your plans. Look at yourself. Make eye contact. Smile. Take a deep breath and say good morning. Say this is a new day and today you practice English. Use simple sentences. Speak slowly. Use your hands. Move your body. Speak like someone becoming powerful, not like a shy student. End every mirror session by saying, I am proud of myself. I am learning English, and I will not stop. When you speak in the mirror, you face your fear. You connect English with your identity. You become expressive. You build natural body language and voice control. You're not just saying English. You're becoming someone who lives in English. If you can't speak to yourself for a few minutes, speaking to others will always feel scary. Fluency is not about vocabulary. It's about facing fear alone. Every morning, the mirror becomes your battlefield. And every sentence you speak is a victory. Look at yourself and say, I am not just learning English. I am building a new version of myself. Confident version. Powerful version. A version that speaks without permission. This habit may feel small, but in time it will change how you see yourself. It will give you confidence in interviews, conversations, presentations, and travel. Because real transformation doesn't begin on a stage. It begins in the mirror when no one is watching. Step 6. Wake up your brain with English. When you wake up, your mind is like wet cement. Whatever you put into it first stays with you all day. Most people wake up to noise, stress, notifications, and comparison. But if you're serious about English, your brain must wake up in the language you want to live in. That means English input must be the first thing your brain hears, sees, or feels. Not as a lesson, but as a lifestyle. It can be audio, video, text, a short story, a podcast, a quote, a blog, or even something you wrote the day before. The rule is simple. It must be easy enough that you understand most of it. This is not about struggle. This is about warming up your brain. In the early morning, your brain is calm, relaxed, and open. This is when it absorbs faster, remembers better, and connects more deeply. When you feed your brain English during this time, you are training it to think, feel, and live in the language. Most people let their phones control their mornings. You will take control of your language, your mindset, and your future. Wake up, stretch, wash your face, and let English be the first voice your brain hears. Don't touch social media. Don't talk to anyone yet. Open one English input source you prepared the night before. It could be a saved English video, a beginner podcast episode, your English diary from yesterday, a simple talk with subtitles, a motivational English speech, a page from an English storybook, or a paragraph of your own writing. Engage with it deeply. If it's audio, listen carefully more than once. If it's text, read it out loud. If it's a voice note, repeat every word silently with your mouth. If it's a video, shadow the first few sentences. Don't focus on learning. Focus on feeling the language. Let your brain flow with English before anything else enters it. Then pause. Close your eyes. Say one sentence out loud from what you just heard or read. That's it. You've just trained your brain to wake up inside the English world. Think of your brain like a garden. If the first seeds you plant in the morning are English, your thoughts, confidence, and fluency will grow throughout the day. But if you plant stress, doubt, and distraction, you'll feel lost and disconnected. Your first minutes set the foundation for the entire day. Most people fail because they say, "I'll practice English later." Then work starts. Life happens. Energy disappears. But when you train your brain first thing in the morning, you don't need motivation. You build momentum. Momentum carries you forward. It gives you the energy to speak, read, think, and live in English all day. Don't chase hard vocabulary. Don't chase perfection. Don't delay. This is not about pressure. This is about presence. You're not forcing your brain. You're gently guiding it into the language of your future. Listen to slow, simple English. Repeat once. Read a short motivational paragraph out loud. Shadow one clear sentence. Close your eyes and repeat what you remember. Speak one sentence in your own words. Small, simple, powerful. Every day you skip this habit, English stays a dream. But every day you begin with English, you stop being just a learner. You become a speaker in training, a builder, a changer. You're not waking up only to brush your teeth. You're waking up to build a new life through a new language. You don't need long classes. You need honest minutes every morning where you say, "I choose to grow today. I choose to think in English. I choose my future." No one will do it for you. But if you do it daily, one morning you will wake up and realize you are fluent. Not by accident, but by design. Step 7. Use English during daily movements. Most people say they don't have time to learn English. What they really mean is they don't use their existing time wisely. You don't need hours. You need awareness. What do you do while brushing your teeth, walking around the house, or eating breakfast? If the answer is nothing, those moments are your hidden English gold. These are quiet moments when your hands are busy but your mind is free. When you fill those moments with English, you multiply your practice without adding effort. Here's what happens when you do this. Your brain stays connected to English after waking up. You begin thinking in English during daily actions. You build automatic fluency. You stop seeing English as study and start living it. This is how immersion works. This is how fluency grows. While brushing your teeth, play soft English audio. Don't speak. Just listen and think about the words. Let them echo in your mind. While walking around the house, say one simple sentence out loud. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about how you feel. While eating or drinking, read a short English paragraph, watch slow English content, or describe your food in English. Your brain connects language to routine. When English becomes part of safe, normal daily actions, fear disappears. Fluency doesn't grow in pressure. It grows in comfort, repetition, and calm practice. Others scroll. Others overthink. Others delay their day. But you use these moments to anchor English into your real life. You feel progress without stress. You gain confidence without classes. You learn by living. Wake up. Play soft English audio. Brush your teeth and listen. Walk and speak one sentence. Eat and describe your meal. You've just practiced English naturally, without forcing, without searching for time. Simply by choosing to live your morning in English. You need more intention. If you truly want to speak English with confidence, you must stop saying, "I don't have time." You do have time. You just have dead time. And now you are turning that into fluent time, smart time, winner's time. While others waste minutes, you use them like gold. That is how fluency is built, not with force but with rhythm. And that rhythm begins every morning with one moment, one sentence, and one habit. Step 8. End your morning with English gratitude. Fluency grows faster when it is powered by your heart. You've listened. You've spoken. You've read. You've reviewed. You've even spoken to yourself in the mirror. But there is one final step that makes everything stay. One step that makes all of it feel real. Gratitude. When you express gratitude in English, something powerful happens. You stop learning like a student. You start living like a speaker. You think in English not because you have to, but because you feel it. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is one of the strongest language trainers in the world. What you connect with emotionally, you never forget. When you say thank you in English, your brain changes in 3 ways. Feel safe. Fear disappears and confidence grows. It locks in vocabulary because emotional words become permanent memory. It builds fluency from the inside out. You are no longer repeating words. You are speaking your truth in English. That is the difference between learning and transformation. Find a quiet moment. Sit or stand comfortably. Remove distractions. Close your eyes if you want. Speak a few sentences in English about what you are thankful for. Say them out loud. This is not silent practice. This is a voice workout powered by the heart. You don't need advanced vocabulary. Simple English is enough if it is honest. You can say things like, I am thankful that I woke up today. I am thankful for this chance to learn English. I am thankful that I didn't give up. I am proud of my progress even if it is small. I am grateful that I can speak English, even a little. I am thankful for my voice. It is becoming stronger. I am thankful for the courage to continue. Say it softly or say it powerfully. Just make sure it comes from your heart. When you do this, fear begins to disappear. Your brain stops believing English is difficult. You feel emotionally connected to the language. You stop learning for perfection. You start learning for freedom, joy, and self-respect. This is how English becomes more than a skill. It becomes part of who you are. Grammar gives rules. Gratitude gives power. Words spoken with fear fade away. Words spoken with love stay forever. That is why English gratitude is not extra. It is the final lock that seals everything you practiced in the morning. When you connect language to love, it stays with you for life. You can build a short daily gratitude speech using a simple structure. Begin with I am thankful for, and say something real. Your health, your effort, your courage. Then say your intention for today, listen, speak, practice, believe. End by saying, I am proud of myself because I showed up again. For example, I am thankful for my voice. I am thankful that I am not giving up. I am thankful for this chance to speak. Today I will listen, speak, and grow. I am proud of myself. Say this every day, and you will not recognize yourself anymore. You will no longer be the learner who is afraid to speak. You will become the speaker who never needed permission to begin. Open your phone. Press record. Speak your gratitude in English for 1 minute every morning. Later, listen to your first recording and your recent one. You won't cry because your English is perfect. You will cry because your confidence, clarity, and courage have grown. This is your proof. You are not stuck. You are not lazy. You are not behind. You are rising 1 word at a time, 1 morning at a time. Repeat this to yourself. I don't wait for fluency. I create it. I don't complain about English. I thank it. I don't compare. I grow. I don't stop. I speak with gratitude. Because this is my time. Now you know the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need a fancy accent. You don't need long hours, expensive classes, or someone to guide you. All you need is your morning. A few minutes of listening. A few minutes of speaking. A short reading out loud. A moment in the mirror. English thoughts while brushing or walking. If you can do that, you can change your English. And you can change your life. So never say again, I don't have time. You have time to scroll. You have time to worry. You have time to doubt. Now choose to use your morning differently. Will you stay stuck? Or will you speak with power? Will you wait for confidence? Or will you build it sentence by sentence? You don't need motivation. You need movement. You don't need permission. You need commitment. You don't need to be fluent today. You just need to show up for yourself every morning. Because when you win your morning, you win your language. You win your mind. You win your day. And one day you will wake up fluent, not by luck, but because you earned it. Thank you for giving your time. Now take your mornings back and start speaking like the person you were always meant to become.